Yo, this is Tone Kapone, and you're getting lifted to the sounds of my DJ, DJ Spaceship. Go ahead and beam him up, boy. Let's get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Greetings and salutations from us to all the nations. We're about to get loose, strictly for entertainment. We're reppin' Tampa Bay, 10 toes down. It's waves of the bay. No, we ain't playing round. Saturdays from 10 to 12. Make sure you ride the wave. It's Tone Kapone and DJ Spaceship on your airwaves. We're mixing interviews, R&B and hip hop. We're blasting off, and the top is just a pit stop.
Hey, this is Waves of the Bay. All social media at Waves of the Bay. I'm Tone Kapone. Hit my webpage, tone-capone.com. I spell Capone with a K. If you spell it with a C, you will not see me, so please spell my name correctly. You'll see DJ Spaceship's logo right there. You'll be able to get into all the mixes of DJ Spaceship as well, and just see everything else we got going on. But we do have a segment that we like to call the Tampa Bay Watch, and we do this every show.
Being the Wieners.
Every show. We like to play 4 tracks from our independent artists out here, the homegrown talent.
Wieners.
The dope artists that we have at Tampa Bay. You ain't gonna catch me. The dope artists that we have in Tampa Bay at our disposal, because they are everywhere. We got to see D.Y. rock tonight.
We did.
And she did everything she was supposed to do. But
wieners and cheese?
Right.
Let me start with you being and wieners.
Already, man. What's up? You hungry?
I am, dog.
You probably is.
I am, dog.
You did a lot. We've been out a while.
Been out
all day.
I've been up for 4 days.
All day.
I've been up for 4 days.
All day. I ain't been at the house since 9:15 this morning. I've been out.
You know you're in trouble.
Nah, I checked in.
You gonna get the wieners.
That's an ultimate pause right there. That's an ultimate pause right there. Anyways, let's bring Theo Lane on the phone, man. How about we do it like that, yo? Theo, you there?
Yo, I'm here, bro.
I'm sorry, man. I know you over here probably on hold cracking up right now.
Yeah, I was.
He got a bowl of bean and wieners over there.
He probably with the cheese.
Mm-hmm. Nah, he got mozzarella cheese.
You stupid.
He might put a little pepper jack, lemon pepper cheese.
I think it's probably time for you to go to sleep right now.
It is.
It's probably about that time.
Okay, man.
Oh man.
Anyways, though, this is the Tampa Bay Watch, man. If y'all are out there, you're artists, you got some hot music, it's radio edited and MP3 or Wave. Make sure it's mixed and mastered properly, and just send it over wavesdebayradio@gmail.com. We have a track we're about to debut from Theo Lane.
Okay.
And Theo, I just want to talk to you about this track, man. Like, for one, hello, welcome to Waves of the Bay. Thank you for calling in, taking time out to rock with us tonight.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it.
And once you sent me this and you said a date on there, I mean, of course, the song itself clearly is for the mothers. But Mother's Day weekend just happened to be a perfect time to debut it for us. So
Absolutely.
It really is, man. And we played a lot of your music. Like the last time we played a track from you was you were featuring on there. No, you were featuring on it. It was like the World one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was the World one. Okay.
Yeah, which was also dope, man. But
absolutely appreciate it.
I want to know how, if as dope as you are and as dope as Kalia is, how did y'all link up on this track right here?
I tell you the truth. The common denominator was producer. Everybody kind of knows him. His name is Ryan Copeland.
Dope.
And Ryan is just like unreal. He played for Jasmine Sullivan at the Super Bowl. I mean, he goes everywhere. He flies out everywhere to play for everybody. And I had rocked with Ryan a couple of times before by doing a couple of tracks with him. So he did a couple of pieces of production with me. And I've always liked Kalia. I liked Kalia when she was on The Voice, season 17. And, I think she should have won it. But anyway, I always admire her voice and how just so professional she was.
Right.
How she handled her business. So I reached out to Ryan, and I was like, because she is signed to RC Music Group, and that is Ryan's record company, is his music group, LLC. So I reached out to Ryan. I was like, I got a song about mothers that I'm writing, and I want Kalia to, help me sing it and help me write it. And he was like, hold on. so he was like, okay, hold on. And then I was like, I want you to produce it though. He was like, okay. So, once we did that and, we got the paperwork all finished and everything like that, he was like, Kalia said she'll be honored to do it, man. And so we went in a session. We wrote it. This girl is an incredible writer. My goodness. She's an incredible writer. And, you know, we wrote it right on the spot and everything. And she went in there and just blazed it.
So y'all linked up, wrote the song, and recorded it.
Absolutely.
Wow.
One swoop.
Wow.
I mean, I promise Kalia wrote her verse in like 20, 30 minutes. It was absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. You could just tell the level of professionalism that she had.
Mm-hmm.
So I was honored to actually have her featured on the track and have Ryan co-sign it, because he's not co-signing everybody at all.
Mm-hmm.
He's very, very particular on who he works with.
As he should be at this though.
Absolutely. So I was humble and I'm grateful, and we got together and we wrote it, and now it's time for the push. So I made my stop to Waves of the Bay, the best radio station in this area.
Yes.
Okay.
Best show.
It sounded like he had his weenies.
Not honest. You so stupid, dude.
Hey, let me ask you this question, man. Be honest now. I know you got at least one family member that still call a hot dog a weenie.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. My case is done.
I do.
My case is
I do.
done.
I promise you I do.
I don't even know. I don't even know what to do with that right there, bro.
They live in South Georgia too.
See? The country.
Absolutely.
You got this Kansas Finland city fight over here, then, man. That's what it is. I'm from the city. That's what it is.
That's what's up, man. That's fine. That's what's up.
But nah, man, like, so you said the push is coming for this song right now. So, like, what are you guys going to do different than what you've done in the past?
I'm going to stay with it. First of all, I'm going to stay with it longer. I'm still pushing Papa Smiles. It may not be, it may not be seen, but it's definitely unseen ventures that's going on with Papa Smile for TV and film, right, as we speak right now, actually. Confirmation on TV and film. So what I'm doing is I hired a street team. You get what I'm saying? For the streets of Tampa and for the Bay Area. Not only that, I got my brother's a marketing whiz, and the team that I hired is Chris Jackson, BDP.
Dope.
So I hired him, and we did a contract, and I was like, yo, the streets need to hear this, man. And I got my brother on the digital marketing side. So we're just going full force of pushing this, and it's not going to be like a 1 weekend, 2 months, 3 months. You know how artists do most of the time. They stick with a single for a month, and that's it. So I'm sticking with this single until it hits the charts. And I'm going to. It's not like I'm going to stop making music. I'm going to continue belting out singles, because a wise man once said a little while ago. He said, "Man, all these artists, all you do is hold on to your music." He said, "Put that music out." I mean, you don't know. You might not like it, but somebody else might. So I took that to heed, and man, I got a whole crate full. Man, I got like 30 songs already finished, and I'm about to do another one with Ryan that's going to drop in the fall. That's going to be probably my biggest. It might be the biggest one ever. So I'm hiding the concept right now, but
don't drop it right now, man. Let people.
No, not at all.
Keep them waiting.
So that's what we're doing, man. We're just pushing it on all fronts, and I'm actually doing a grassroots venture with with Power Switch, BDP Magazine, all those folks over there, Chris Jackson, and he's just heading that street team up, and we're gonna get it out that way. And then my brother is gonna handle the world marketing venture that we're doing, and then I have a couple of people in film and TV that I'm reaching out to that we're handling. Then they was gonna play it on HLN, Robin Meade, the Morning Express. They was gonna play it on Friday, but what happened is I got it to them on Thursday, and the producer, they just could not find time. So there's still a chance they might play it on Monday. So we're crossing our fingers on that, and we'll see. But no matter what, we're pushing it to Oprah. We're pushing it to Steve. I gave it to Junior from Steve Harvey Morning Show. I gave it to him the other day. Nice. So, I mean, we're pushing, man. That's what we got to do.
That's what I like to hear right there, man. We got this new track. Man, we got to get Ryan on the show, too, man. We've been trying to sync up with Ryan, but his schedule is wild, so.
Oh, my goodness.
It's ridiculous,
One
man.
of the most busiest men in America.
It's ridiculous, and I can't even, I remember I went to church one day, and he happened to fill in and playing guitar in church, playing bass in church. I'm like, yo, is that? It's like, what the? But nah, man. We got.
You can play every instrument.
It's ridiculous. He's so talented, man. A quick little fact before we get to this track, man. When I recorded All Good, I actually recorded it in his studio out there in Gulfport with, it used to be, what is it, Romantic Expressions is what they used to go by, Venus Blue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually recorded that out there, and then we did the video from there, man. So, yeah, me and Ryan go back, that had to be 8 years ago now.
Wow.
My gosh, it had to be 8 years ago now. So it's funny how the world just comes right back around, man. But
sure is.
Yeah, man. Mama, We Love You, the track of the weekend. We have it, Theo Lane featuring Kalea Lene. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Let's debut this right now. We'll be right back with you, Theo.
Hey, cool.
She made to raise me in her special way. When things got hard, she was the one that saved the day. And every now and then I think about her sacrifice. If life was a bill, Mama always paid the price. Yeah. When I feel like I feel, and it seems like I can't go on, I thank God for Mama for making me so strong. So long. I said, Mama, we love you. That's why I'm singing this song. Yeah. Mama, we love you. Your love is so true. The smile that you have is what we need in our lives. Cherish the memories. Hope that you feel it. No greater love than Mama Day or night.
You told me all the ways that you gave. I'll never forget all the times you showed me the way. You never gave up, never threw in the towel on me. I could never repay you, but I'll never stop trying. 'Cause you prayed over me every night and said I love you every day. You scolded me when I was wrong, but you loved me just the same. Now I'm all grown up and I'm looking back on all the good times we had. Wouldn't trade you for the world. Mama, I'm so blessed. Oh,
Mama, we love you. Your love is so true. The smile that you have is what we need in our lives. Cherish the memories. Hope that you feel me. When times get rough and I can't go on, I talk to Mama and she won't leave me wrong.
she won't leave me wrong.
This is true.
This is true.
Spread the news. I just want the people to know we love you. Mama, we love you. Your love is so true. Your love is so true. Is what we need in our lives. Cherish the memories. Hope that you feel great. Love and Mama Day or night. Mama, we love you. Your love is so true. Your love is so true. Is what we need in our lives. Cherish the memories. Hope that you feel great.
Y'all heard me singing. I like to sing y'all a song.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey man,
promise you,
let
man.
me jump into this right quick for you, Theo.
Yes, sir.
What was the biggest lesson? One of the biggest lessons you learned from your mom? Like you can look back at it now, like as a kid, you know, you hated all the whoopings. You know, I want to run away. I don't like this.
Right.
But what was one of the biggest lessons you learned from your moms?
My mom is the most patient person in the world, man. patience, and she's humble. And no matter how high I get, I just can never be that arrogant type cat. I don't care if I get millions and millions or whatever, but I could never. And the reason why is because of Wanda Lane. She was humble. She is humble because she's yet in this land of the living. She is humble and she's gracious, and that's what she is, man. She just taught me to be humble. Like, be humble and just be gracious, So that's the biggest thing I've learned from my mother, and to always be kind.
Okay. And outside of your mom's humbleness and that characteristic, what is one thing that you hope and pray to instill in your daughter, your kids?
I hope to and pray to instill just the respect factor of other human beings. No matter what, man, no matter what size, what shape, what color, just respect the man, and the man will respect you.
Right.
Plain and simple. It's just respect, man. Got to teach the kids respect. But before you teach the kids anything, got to teach them respect.
Right.
So that's what I hope to instill into my children. Just respecting.
Right. Now, in the R&B world, there's so many different paths and so many different ladders you can go to take the shortcut to get, to that upper echelon or, 10 steps ahead of where you are. What is it that keeps you grounded not to take the shortcut to get to those points? Like, what keeps you grounded to stay on the path and fight the good fight that you're fighting now?
I see the goal, man. I see the dream. I see the prize, man. I've been seeing it. Just for... a lot of people don't know my story that well, man. I was in Atlanta with Dallas Austin at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the whole thing about it is, I was almost at the mountaintop, man. I was at Stankonia Studio trying to sign a deal with Outkast and everything. A lot of people don't know this stuff about me. So I've seen the sharks and the terrible waves of the music business. So that's what keeps me grounded, because I know how to maneuver now, and it's a longer route, but I know the prize. And I know one thing about it, two things for sure. Good music at the end will rise, plain and simple. And if I keep on pushing out these good tracks and this good music, it's going to happen, because it's going to get to an ear who can make it happen. And the ear is the world. Because in these days, it ain't like, it's not like, oh, let me get a record deal. Nah, it's not really like that. It's like, let me get a grab of the web, the internet, because the internet has changed. And you guys know that. You guys been a song, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Come on now.
It's changed the whole game. These record companies, they got their few little artists that they deal with, and they're usually major artists. And other than that, you could have a hot single, and if it go viral, it's a wrap.
Yeah, and I think a big mistake that a lot of artists make homegrown, and not just in the Bay Area, is they try to take over. They try to take over their city, which is cool. But once you've got a good foothold in your city, you have to go other places and spread your roots and drop seeds there. What is a city beyond the Bay that you have performed in that you just love? Like, each time you go, it just feels like home.
Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Dallas, Texas. Texas feels like home. And Richmond, Virginia feels like home. I performed in Richmond, Virginia. So I would say, and New Jersey feels like home. Philly feels like home. I performed in all those areas. And I have a big following out of Texas, out of New Jersey, and out of Richmond, Virginia. You get what I'm saying? So all those, they feel like home. If you look at my friends list, you'll see I got, probably about 400 or 500 people from Texas. Because, I grew my life, I grew up in Texas a little while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? My dad was in the military and all that. So, but I would say Texas, Virginia, New York, and New Jersey, are the states. And I did add New York. Yeah, New York as well. I've performed plenty of times in New York. So I got a pretty broad spectrum. It's kind of like, they're just kind of like, feed us, man. Feed us with good music so we can push it out. I even got Tone's classmate.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, man. Tone's classmate. And she's in Seattle. She going hard.
Yeah, shout out to Sam, man.
So, yeah, she ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So she's helped me out tremendously. in the West Coast. Her and my friend, my videographer over there named Tyrus Upshaw. So I mean, you know, I'm trying to hit it from all angles. It's definitely just not Tampa, but of course we want to just get the streets of Tampa to recognize some R&B because, you know, it is definitely a hip-hop driven world.
Oh, man. All over the place, man. All over the place. And I just want to, like, follow up on what you just said, man. Like, it's so easy for people to just hit share on a post or a song or a video and just help spread the word and spread the movement, man. It's crazy. Like, you got somebody I went to school with years ago on the other side of the country showing love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple, man. Just hit share. And like I guess roses is a theme of the night, man. But give these people the roses while they can smell them, man. Give them their bouquet.
Absolutely. I'm so grateful.
I know you are, man. I love seeing you just hit the levels that you're getting to, and I know you're going to keep on striving, man. I know the video for this just dropped, so explain to me like the whole video process, what you liked, what you didn't like, whatever.
I loved everything actually because me and my brother directed it. It's our directing debut. So me and my brother Isaac Lane. We directed the video, and what we did is we got Wally Wu out of Lakeland. He's been doing it for like 10 years, young cat, but just a phenom in it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We got an actor named Bree Bryant, then we got Ebony Bass, her daughter Akina, and you know, and because we used to go to church together and all that stuff. So I found actors for this video. I found the right videographer, and the process that we did is we wanted a storyline. We just didn't want us jumping around and stuff like that. You know, I like videos with storylines, like Fresh P video that he just dropped. Fresh P and Mike Twice. That was a storyline. So the whole thing about it is the storyline. We had to have a mother struggling at first and then she overcoming at the end. While we're doing a performance set, me, Kalia, and Ryan and our guitarist, Xavier Birch, what we did is we did the performance at Stageworks down in over in Kennedy.
Word. Okay.
Yeah. We did with the performance right there. So we shot 2 different days. We did it at Ben T. Davis Beach, and then we did the performance shot there. And then what we did is, man, we just made it work, man. We said we was gonna, you know, Wally Wu was calling me. He's like, okay, so you think this shot is good? And then, you know, we was just going back and forth. And I said at the end, man, I just wanted to put some people with their pictures of their moms. I didn't put it out locally. I just got some friends. Hey, you want some pictures? Because I didn't put it out because I know I would have got like 1 million pictures and I couldn't fit all of them in the video. But I do appreciate the ones who did participate. And at the end, it's like showing pictures of people with their mother. And the video, I think, is going to do numbers. You know, we're just starting out. But you know how we are. We start out and then we just keep pushing and keep going, and hopefully it does the same numbers as Papa Smile has been able to do, because Papa Smile is over 1.2 million views now. So,
crazy. We debuted that one too, man.
Yeah, you sure did, man. And, you know, that's so, for the video process, that's exactly what happened. And, you know, my brother wrote the script. We did the angles. We did the drone on how we wanted to come. We did, you know, I did that stuff in college. You know, you like script writing, but I haven't did it like in 20 years or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so,
right.
So you know, we trying to make it happen, man.
Well, shoot, man. It's been a pleasure to debut this song as well as your other songs in the past. I want you to go ahead and drop your social media information so people can follow along and become a fan of Theo Lane, man.
Absolutely. I appreciate that, Tone. I appreciate that, DJ Spaceship. I appreciate y'all for having me. And you could just go to Facebook and just type in Theo Lane. Theo Lane. Theo Lane. My Twitter account is Theo Soul Dreams, and my Instagram account is @TheotisLane. But Theo Lane is where I do all my business at. Theo Lane. And what you can do is you can contact me at Theo Lane Makes Hit @gmail.com. That's Theo Lane Makes Hit @gmail.com. And that's for sure.
I ain't mad at that, bro, man. It's good to talk to you on the line, man. Thank you for taking time out. And thank you for keeping music coming over to us, man, because I really appreciate that consistency. Like, you know, what we're trying to do is we're trying to put y'all up front, you know what I'm saying? So just the fact that you're trying to work with us means a lot to me.
I thank you, and I appreciate you guys for always having love for independent artists, because you guys are great artists in yourself. So I appreciate that, and I thank you every time you have me on the show, bro.
For sure, man. For sure.
All right.
All right, take care of yourself. Take care of the family, man. Happy Mother's Day.
You too. Happy Mother's Day. Take care of y'all fams too, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it, man. This is one thing that I just took from that whole, not just the one thing, but honestly, like, we've debuted so many artists' music on Waves of the Bay, and we just appreciate the trust that y'all put in us to be able to deliver your product to the masses. So that's one of the things that we're here for. One of the reasons why we excel at what we do. And one of the things we're going to keep on striving to do. So with that being said, this is the Tampa Bay Watch on Waves of the Bay. You guys just heard Theo Lane and Khalil Lene with Mama, We Love You. We're going to stay with the Mama theme right quick. We got Ladae Jervell. This one right here is called Mama. We'll be right back.
This is Tone Kapone.
And DJ Spaceship.
And Saturday nights from 10 to midnight, we bring you Waves of the Bay. Right here on WMNF 88.5 Tampa.
With the hottest interviews, the hottest music.
You can submit your music for the Tampa Bay Watch segment at wavesofthebay@gmail.com or follow us on all social media at Waves of the Bay.
Every Saturday, 10 to 12. Make sure you come and ride the wave.
Yes, sir.